Hello, people of Chelsea. This is Carrie Schumann representing Chelsea Community Cable Television. That is Paula Bradley Batchelor, Executive Director, who does a great job. And Ricky Velez, the star, is behind the camera. I am with Class of '81, Chelsea High School President Marla Vagoda. And we are at the Chelsea High Class of 1981 class reunion at the Chelsea Yacht Club. President Marla Vagoda, what's going to happen tonight?
So we have an exciting evening planned. As you can see and hear, the action has already started. Everyone is arriving, and when they come to the door, we have a high school photo name tag for everyone in case they forget what we looked like back then. And we have a fun-filled evening planned, filled with reminiscing, socializing. We have lots of food and music, of course. Maybe there'll be some dancing and just maybe a cocktail or two.
Now, Marla, who's helped plan this event? I know we had to postpone it because of COVID, right? 1 year?
Yes, we did. So we postponed 1 year. It should be our 40th. It's our 41st. And we have a reunion committee and helping us do all the behind-the-scenes work, and it's made up of 7 different team members. And do you want me to mention who they are?
Yeah,
okay, so there's Marcy, and hi everybody.
Okay, that was Marcy Jacobs.
Marcy Jacobs,
yeah.
And Brett Hancock, and Glenn Smith, and Denise Smith. And let's see, Maria Schneiderman, Cheevers, and then Kathy Wetzel is the married name.
Is Mr. Hancock involved too?
Yeah, you mentioned Brett Hancock.
Okay, we mentioned Brett Hancock.
Yeah.
Okay, Marla, we know basically what you've been doing. You went on to Boston College, excellent student, went on to Raytheon, a great career.
Yes.
And we'll find out what your other classmates have been doing.
Yes, that's the whole idea, right? Catching up with everyone and seeing where everyone has been and where everyone landed, and lots of fun.
And how's your great brother, Earl Vagoda and Mrs. Vagoda?
They're doing well. They're doing great. Thanks for asking, Carrie.
Okay, anything else, Marla?
I think let the show begin.
Yeah, great to see everyone. We have Marcy Jacobs here. It's great to see everyone.
Yes, it is great to see everyone. It takes a lot to put these reunions on. So I'm glad everybody came, and I hope everybody has a great time.
Okay, what have you been up to?
My husband's semi-retired, so we travel all winter.
Oh, wow. Anywhere really interesting?
We go to Florida, we go to Cabo, St. Martin.
Yep.
Next is Italy. We're going to follow your brother.
Oh, wow. Okay, so which part of Chelsea did you grow up in?
Well, I grew up half on Shirtliff Street, and then on Fremont Ave. So
Shirtliff?
Shirtliff Williams High School.
Okay, great. Nice to see you.
You too, as always.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Billy Gould is here. How are you?
Ernie Smith.
Hi, how you doing? Say hello. Say hello to people of Chelsea.
How's it going, man?
Billy?
Hi, Kerry. How are you?
All the way from Maine?
Yes, I did. Coach Fee, how are you?
Oh, Coach Fee is here. The legendary Coach Fee.
Here he is, the boss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about the football team, the great victory over Everett.
It's unbelievable. I mean, to this day, it's the best victory ever over Everett. So I'm pretty stoked about it.
With whom are you here tonight?
My wife, Dorothy, Brett Hancock, Woody,
Yeah.
Glenn, Paul, all the boys. Bobby will be here shortly, too.
How about the work of the reunion committee? What can we say about them?
Unbelievable. It really is. There's 70 great people here, and that's the people that you want here, you know? The ones that want to be here. So I'm very fortunate to be part of the class.
Okay, you loved growing up in Chelsea, Billy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I loved growing up with my dad, playing all kinds of sports all the time. There wasn't a season that didn't go by that I was involved in a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I skated my first time freshman year, played 1 year of freshman hockey, 3 years of JV hockey. Never skated before for my freshman year on.
Really?
Honest to God, I picked up a pair of skates, Bobby Carroll. We used to play pond hockey a lot. He said, you should go for hockey. I did. 3 years of JV hockey.
Billy,
That's dedication.
yes. Great to see you here tonight.
You too, Kerry. Thank you.
I'm Maria Cheevers. I was the treasurer of the class of '81, and I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm going to hand it over here.
Hi, I was Lisa Valuto, class of '81. I graduated with my sister Ann Valuto, and this is my first reunion.
And we're so happy to have you here.
Is your sister here?
Yeah.
Oh, sister. Oh, wow. We sister. Come on in. Here's the mic.
Hi. My name is Ann Valuto Murphy, and I just moved out of Chelsea 3 years ago, and I just came back from 2 weeks in Ireland.
Oh, wow.
And she hikes. She's the coolest person I know on Facebook. I'm just being honest. She's the coolest.
Okay.
Coach Fee, I wanted you to say a few words.
This is Coach Robert Fee, 1980, Chelsea 34, Everett 26.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah, were you cheerleading that day in 1980 when Chelsea beat Everett?
Of course I was. It was the reason that they won.
Okay. All right. No, it was actually Richie Moronsky, Paul Driscoll, and a great team.
The defense, and then the ending of the game.
Glenn Smith.
Last two quarters, Glenn Smith, yeah, they all played well. Greg DePaddle gave
Yes.
great protection blocking so Richie could throw the ball. And of course, the game ended with Everett on 2 scoring drives. Our defense held them, so the defense bailed us out.
Yeah.
So it was a great game.
You were losing 20-0 that day.
Yeah, 29 first quarter.
Yeah.
Half the fans left.
Well, let's bring Glenn Smith in. Glenn, we're talking football. We're talking 1980 when you beat Everett.
Unbelievable. It was the best game ever, biggest comeback in 110 years, I think. We were down 26-0, 26 or 20 nothing in the first quarter.
Yep.
And then we went into halftime, and we basically said this ain't gonna happen in our house.
Yep.
Came back in the second half and destroyed them, shut them down. And
Greg, the defense that ended up winning the game for us, they held Everett.
yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely, talk about it today as if it happened yesterday. So it was.
Tell me about the reunion committee planning this event.
Yeah, unbelievable. We get together every few years, and every 5 years we put something together, and we just unite and make it happen. And we were an unbelievable special class. Yes. 81 was really, really special, and we all just keep on reuniting and keep on communicating and talking and keeping in touch. And as our family's grown and getting older and older, we just continue to keep in touch. So the committee, unbelievable. We all get together, put our brains together. What are we going to do? And we still make it happen. So here we are, another beautiful event.
The legendary Coach Fee is in the house.
Unbelievable, Coach Fee. A blessing to have a couple of our, beautiful mentors and coaches. We invited them to come, and Coach Fee, unbelievable, amazing.
Just seeing everybody.
Yeah,
It's nice.
and everybody is so happy to see you too. And
He
how?
was a pretty good player.
What's that?
Mr. Fee was a pretty good player. All Scholastic,
Oh, you kidding me?
Indiana Hoosier, tryout with the Boston Patriots.
People have no idea his history and experience, and the games and the colleges he played against, and some of the well-known names in NFL history. So, in college history, we're blessed to have him in our hometown and as a coach. Amazing.
To get off of football, I'll tell you a little about my running.
Okay, running, unbelievable.
Yes, 31 marathons, hundreds of races. My running club sat 5 of us down, and they came out with a sheet of paper. It said like 6 days off for snow, 3 days off for weddings, 2 days off for funerals, 5 days off because you didn't feel good, 10 days off because of weather, things like that. Then they asked you how you train. And then they come up with an average over the years, how many miles you ran. Now I'm going to ask you, I started jogging at 25. I ran my last race when I was 80. So from 25 to 80, how many miles do you think I ran, approximately?
A lot. What is it, tens of thousands?
Approximately 100,000 miles.
Wow.
Well, when you train for the marathons, you run 100 miles a week for 2 weeks alone. I did that 31 times.
I can't run around the house. You know, all those miles you ran, unbelievable. But God bless you. You look great. You're healthy.
I give him a medal. I'm going to get rid of them. I got a box of them.
Unbelievable.
Okay, we'll be back with more from the reunion. Great. Okay, Mr. Faletra's here. Ben, how you doing?
Hi, Carrie. I'm doing well. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm
Get in the
Kathy
middle.
McGee. No.
Yes, hello, Kat.
Nice to meet you. Hi. These are old friends, very old. How you doing? I see you at
Good.
every reunion.
Yes, how far did you travel to get here?
Miami.
Wow.
I drove Wednesday. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, we drove.
Oh, wow.
We do it all the time. We wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still like everybody.
And I came from the other side of Chelsea.
Everybody's good?
Everyone's good, thank you. Yes, yes. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
You miss Chelsea?
I'm still here.
I know, but the classmates.
Classmates, yeah. It's nice to see everyone after so long. You know, this is my first reunion, and I'm reconnected with a few people, so that's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Anything else?
It's so nice to see you too. Always.
Thank you.
Frank. Here he is, the uncle of the Boston College runner. See something.
Listen, 81 was great. I missed a lot of my classmates. It was nice to see my buddy Dave Wood here. Coach Bevere, baseball. Coach Bavaro, Wally Bavaro, another great coach during our years. It's nice to see everyone, and Carey's the best. Grew up on, well, I know his mom lived at one time on Washington Ave, and he keeps the Chelsea pride alive. So thank you for everything, and I just banged his back.
Oh, my. I'm not as strong as you were behind the plate.
Yeah, no, I love baseball, still do, and listen.
Tell us about your niece.
My niece, Ann, my sister Ann's daughter, just ran for the NCAA Division 1 800 meter. She fell a little short, but hopefully we'll report back next year in her 5th year that she'll do well. But she's a great runner, and I tell the stories about Bobby Goss, Dave Woods, and a number of other track runners at Chelsea High that she comes from good stock.
How's Andrew?
Andrew's doing great. He's got 3 daughters. Became a grandfather recently, and he's doing well. Thank you.
Okay, great to see you. Okay. Miss Galizia, we're on TV. Here she is, Miss Galizia. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
What do you want to say to the people of Chelsea?
Well, class of 81, we're here for a wonderful reunion at the Chelsea Yacht Club. Greatest place in Chelsea to have a reunion. Fishing tournaments going on downstairs, and was named after my father. It's the Vinnie Galizia fishing tournament.
Oh, what a great guy, and your mom, what a lady.
Yeah, so anyway, we're all here having a great time. It's a beautiful night. That's it.
Good to see your classmates.
Yes, it is very good to see my classmates.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Say hello to the people of Chelsea. Brucey
Everybody
Harrison.
in Chelsea.
What do you want to say about your years at Chelsea High?
Oh, I loved them. One of the greatest years of my life, Chelsea, 1981. I graduated with my sister, so that was a good thing.
Yes, your sister Lisa.
Yes.
Yep. And you went on to coach in the Chelsea Youth Basketball. Nobody was a better coach than Brucey Harrison.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was, I learned from Larry Norkin, Steve Sabovich, and then I took on my own.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I thought I was the best defensive coach there.
Yes. And what do you want to say about the reunion committee that planned this event, Brucey?
It's amazing. They're great. I'm glad. This is my 2nd reunion, and hopefully I get about another 20 more.
Okay. Always a pleasure. You're still living in Chelsea?
I still live in Chelsea. I'm going to get ready to coach softball. My daughter's going to be playing softball, so I'll be coaching that.
And you're working in Chelsea?
Yes, I work at the Clark School, the city.
Excellent. Well, nice to see you.
Thank you. And Carrie, I'm sorry my Bucks didn't get to play you that year. That would have been a great game. You would have been favored, but my defense would have prevailed.
Okay. Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Okay, we know the great Bocce family of Chelsea. Lynn Bocce is here. What's it like to be back with your classmates, Lynn?
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I've been friends with these people for more than 40 years.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to see them. there's new faces this year that we haven't seen in the past, and so this is great. Yeah.
Now, you grew up near Shirley School, right?
Central Ave Projects.
I thought so.
Yep.
Do you remember people from Central Ave?
Oh, all of them.
Yep.
All of them. And I still keep in touch with most of them.
Really?
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Yep.
Okay.
Now I'm in beautiful sunny Florida.
Oh, what city?
St. Petersburg.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So you have all those championships. We have Tom Brady, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Tampa Rays.
Yep. And we're going to go for a three-peat, the Lightning.
Yes.
Right? Yep. Yes, indeed. Tom Brady.
So you get to go to the games?
I have.
Yep.
I have. I've been to a few. But I kind of prefer to watch it in a bar with a big screen.
When the Patriots played the Tampa Buccaneers, whom did you root for?
That was really hard.
Yep.
I kind of stayed neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, say hello to the family.
I will. Awesome to see you.
Thank you, then.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Here he is. Brett, always a pleasure to see you. Came all the way from Florida.
And boy, are my arms tired, I'll tell you what.
Now, you live in the oldest city in the United States?
Oldest city, St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay. What's it like to see everyone here?
You know, as always, I was here 5 to 6 years ago. Just the memories and this cool idea of putting your name tag, because a lot of people who don't recognize you, they're looking down first to see what you. So honestly, well put together, and I feel privileged because I'm part of the committee to put it all together. But I had nothing. I mean, all our committee did a hell of a job, and we're just so grateful for anyone and everyone who could show up.
Now, how many sports did you play at Chelsea High?
Let me see, about 19. Let me see.
What was your best sport?
Ping pong.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Track and field.
He brought his wit. He brought his.
No
yes.
respect. No respect. I'll tell you.
Now, the great Greg Hancock is coming. I understand your brother.
Coming. You'll hear instant. Everyone freezes when he walks in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Greg Hancock. So yeah, he's my guest. So you know, I couldn't bring a guest. I didn't have no one to bring.
What was your best memories of Chelsea High?
The
teachers.
Oh, of course, the teachers, always great to us, kind, but also the culture and the heritage with Chelsea and the traditions we have that really make us, when we mention Chelsea, we say it with pride no matter what. And look, the evolution of Chelsea, where it's one of the richest cities in the world. One of the richest cities in the world. So I'm just proud and always proud. When someone asks me, where are you from? Oh, Chelsea, Mass. So, and ask any of them here, 99% are always proud of that, so I feel proud of that.
Where did you go grades 1 through 8, or K through 8?
Williams School, yes. We were, what was our, who was our, we had Mr. Benson as a principal, we had Tony DiGregorio as a principal, so we were very lucky with that. Oh, and we had the famous PE teacher of all time, Coach Bevere. So, and I wish he was able to make it tonight, but he wasn't feeling well.
Okay.
So.
All right. Nice to see you.
Same here, Kerry.
Hey, Chelsea. It's good to be back in Chelsea. It's good to see all my class of '81. Everybody looks great. It's my first one. And
really?
It's my first one.
Where you been?
I've been in Saugus and Chelsea for a few years, but I'm glad to be here and see all the familiar faces.
Now, what part of Chelsea did you grow up in?
Up near the Soldiers' Home.
So which elementary school did you go to?
Well, I started out the Carter School until it burnt down. Yes. Then we went to Williams School and went from there, to Chelsea High, of course. Great memories. The Carter School was always that was a great neighborhood school right down the street. Just walked there, and that was a sad moment. But always good to be in Chelsea. We just sold our family house in Chelsea last year.
Remember the family well. Great family.
Thank you. So always have a connection to Chelsea.
You seem taller than high school, did you? Or unless I'm smaller, that could be. But I'm a good 5'10".
I actually shrunk just a tiny bit. I'm not 6'3" anymore.
Wow.
I've been 6'3" since high school, and then one physical ago they said I was under 6'3", and I was like, "Can you do that again?" Because I've always been 6'3". So it's happening. Yeah, the age thing, I guess, is happening.
Great to see you.
Great to see you. Yeah, you look great.
My name's Tracy. I'm here from Florida with my sister. She's in the class of Brenda Carroll, my sister. And I'm Tracy. Nice to be here. Nice to see everybody.
For you?
Hi. Hello, Class 81. I'm Lisa Fantasia here from Milton.
Hi, I'm Jackie Finnegan. It's my 40th year this year, a class of 1982, but actually I'm with 1981's class.
Class of 1981, the best. Thank you.
That's it? Well, how are your memories of Chelsea High?
Oh, you know, I played basketball, I ran track, I had an amazing experience. If I went back in time, I would absolutely love it again.
And you're in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I am, the Great American Book of whatever.
No, Chelsea High Hall of Fame, right?
I'm in some All-American thing.
Oh, okay.
Some All-American athlete. All-American athlete.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
I just love all my experiences, and Coach Fee's here, and he's one of my favorites. Yes, he helped me throughout my whole entire high school. I don't know what else to say. How come I'm talking so much? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, Carrie,
Nice to
how
see
are
you.
you? Nice to see you.
Let's talk football.
Sure, why not? It was
Okay.
a great sport.
1980, Thanksgiving morning. We're down 20-0. Then tell us what happened.
Richie and Coach Fee say, let's go deep.
Yes.
Let's just go.
Paul Driscoll.
Yep, got a couple, 2 or 3. I got 3.
Three, but who's counting?
I got 3 that time. And then the best was we held them.
Yeah.
Our defense, and the best tackle of the game, Dave Woods on a sack.
Really?
Yeah, they were coming down and they were going to take the lead, and Dave Woods made the sack. That was the absolute saver of, okay, we can win the game now.
Wow.
That was it. It was a lot of fun.
What are your memories of Chelsea High?
Oh my goodness, where do you begin? Where do you begin? Freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year kind of topped everything at that point there. We didn't have a bad day that year, none whatsoever.
Great to see everyone back here, coming back to see everyone, to be here and say happy birthday to our class. That's what's important. And good to see you too, Carrie. You look great, my friend. Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Hello, people of Chelsea.
Hello, people of Chelsea. We're back.
God bless Chelsea.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carrie.
Hi, how are you?
What do you want to say to the people of Chelsea?
Hello, class of 1981 and all my fine friends in Chelsea. Hope you're all well and healthy. Hope everyone is well. How are you?
Good. How far did you travel tonight?
I live in Peabody, so it's not bad. It's not bad. I didn't play 9 holes of golf.
Oh,
No
are you a golfer?
I am. A terrible golfer.
Oh, wow.
How are you?
Good.
What's doing?
Well, writing for the Chelsea Record. Right now I'm on Chelsea Community Cable TV.
Really?
Hello, Paula Bradley Bachelor. That's our executive director.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay, anything else?
No complaints.
That's
all
it?
good. All good.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
Okay. We have Frank DePato, the former Chelsea High School athletic director, and Anthony DiGregorio, the best science teacher ever. You can quote me, I had him, and he made science fun. I learned so much, and he put me on the road to success. Thank you, Mr. D. Mr. DePato, great to see you here.
It's great to be here. Class of 81 is a special class of my life because my son was on the team, was the captain of the football team.
Yeah.
And my daughter hung around with all these kids of class of 81. And it's great to see all these guys here tonight. I know all these guys like personally.
Yeah.
It was a great class.
When they beat Everett in 1980.
1980, Driscoll caught the 3 touchdown passes, and Moronsky threw them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on to Mr. DiGregorio.
66, too.
Oh, yes. And Mr. DiGregorio, we're on camera. Great to see you. A special guest. Go ahead.
This is my all-time favorite student.
Oh, wow.
And we went through 7 years of, Camp Roby at the YMCA.
Yes.
The best bowler, the best baseball player, the best.
Thank you so much. I think I'm going to cry here. You might have to hold the camera. All right, Mr. D.
Yeah.
Tell us you're a special invited guest tonight, I understand. They wanted you here.
Yeah, Mr. Hancock called me up several dozen times to say, please come.
Yes.
And then I explained to him the best way to do this is make sure that all of the people who come here have their pictures from the yearbook on them so we can identify them. Because I could look at every single person here and not know who they are.
Okay. Now, how's Mrs. D. Gregorio?
And she had a prior commitment tonight. That's why she's not here.
Okay, and how are your children, the 2 Harvard graduates?
2 Harvard graduates. One of them is on his way to Hawaii and then to Seoul, Korea. And the other one just finished filming his second season of, he's a TV producer, second season of the show that he was show running.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah. I can't say the name of the show on camera.
Now, did you like Shirtliff better or Williams?
Well, my heart was at Shirtliff because that's where I met my wife.
Yes.
But I was at Williams School for 26 years.
Oh, wow.
18 as a principal.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I've been out of Chelsea now since 2001, 21 years. But it's great to see all these guys and girls. They were all kids when I was back teaching and being a principal.
Okay. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay. Mr. DePato.
Yes. So I wanted to tell Tony that him and I have something in common.
What is it?
My grandson just got his doctorate from Harvard University.
Wow.
I got a
Great.
It is great. Yes. What did we got?
We were back in the GBL in those days.
We were, and sadly, it was a mistake to go back in.
Well, we'll get to that another day.
Yep.
But always great to see you, Mr. DePato.
It's great to see you. Great to see you, cameraman. And I'm glad I'm here.
Okay.
Having a good
Thank
time.
you. Thank you.
How are you, Coach?
David Wood. Now, I understand you made a big tackle on Thanksgiving Day. They're talking that saved the game. Tell me about it. Was it a sack?
Many moons ago. Yes, it was a sack.
It was in the third or fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. It was Everett's last opportunity to win the game, and I was playing nose tackle. I went up the middle and made the sack and ended up getting the defensive player of the game.
Oh,
By
wow.
Coach Bob Fee, who's here tonight. It's great to see him. God bless him.
Wow. What a great family, the Woods. Now, were you on not Watts?
100 Watt Street.
How's that? Watt Street, yes.
Right next to the Wozniak family.
Yes.
Joe Wozniak, Michael Wozniak, way back.
And where were the O'Valleys?
They were on about a block down on Central Ave with Dave Batchelor. Yeah, great.
That's a class of 80.
Yep.
Now, his wife is the executive director of Chelsea Community Cable Television, Paula Bradley.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, that's why we're here.
Awesome.
Because of Dave's wife, Paula.
Wow, great family.
Now, Dave.
Everybody's good? Good evening, everyone. This is Marlon Glenwood, tonight's Devil's Delivery. Remember that? 41 years ago. Right? Speak up. Welcome to the 41st CHS Class of 81 reunion. Excuse me.
Can you hear it now? Is that
Get closer. Somebody has to go out of here.
How do we put this in the video start again?
Mark, gotta get away from the street. Mark, if you need some help. Come on, Glenn.
All right. Can everybody hear us? Stay out of the light. Stay on the mic. Okay. We're going to try to stay on the mic so everybody can hear us. All right. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. It's great to see everyone. And just in case we look a little bit different than we did way back when, we have name tags with our high school reunion photos. So hopefully all classmates are wearing them. So we can
And don't forget who you are.
This is not going in high school.
We have a special thank you to Glenn and Denise's daughter, Amanda, who made up the name tags for us, giving us all a way to recognize each other. So, keeping it all in the family, we also want to thank Ernie, who is behind us. Ernie is Glenn's brother, and he has supported us on sound and acoustics for several reunions. So we thank Ernie for his support.
Hey, happy to have 41 classmates, ironically, for our 41st here tonight, along with their guests. We'd also like to welcome our faculty joining us tonight. We are so blessed. Coach Fee, Frank DePato. Yeah, Frank DePato. Tony De Gregorio. And I think that's it. Go Carrie Schumann, right? Carrie Schumann. Oh yeah. Oh, we got it. Yeah.
Okay. Listen up. This evening's catering is provided by Chelsea's own Michael G's Restaurant. Some of you may remember Michael Gianasca. He graduated right after us, 1982. And we just want to ask everyone to help themselves whenever they're ready to the variety of gourmet sandwiches and wraps. And feel free, everyone, to try 2. We ordered 2 for everybody, so feel free to try 2.
What if I want more?
And a few of you just might take 3. Okay.
Mama, what if I want another extra sandwich?
Brianna Feldman, Michael Feldman's daughter. Thank you. Oh, I missed that one. Well, I went ahead. On the way in, everyone received a drink ticket. These tickets are prepaid and can be used for one alcohol or a non-alcoholic drink at the bar. If you don't plan to use your drink ticket, be sure to give it to someone who drinks heavily. And since it's all prepaid, so don't be, we're from Chelsea. We don't leave nothing unturned. Don't leave a ticket loose.
Lenny, you gonna play your trumpet tonight?
All right. Just a couple more. Just wanted to give a couple thank yous, everybody. Everybody quiet down. We have several thank yous to call out. Glenn, go ahead.
Brianna Feldman, Michael Feldman's daughter, thank you for providing the 81 themed cookies. Placed on all the tables. Help yourself when you are ready for the dessert, and we'll be cutting the cake later. And support her business, Facebook. Go on, check her out. Get her business going.
And a special thank you to Carrie Schumann. Who supports us on every reunion by promoting our event in the newspaper. Carrie is here tonight capturing photos to showcase our event, and he is here along with...
We also want to say thank you to Paula Bradley at the Chelsea Cable for arranging Ricky Velez. Ricky in the house, who is here tonight to record our event. Thank you, Ricky. Look for the replay on Chelsea Cable.
And last, so we have a team that works very hard to pull these reunions together, and they do all the behind-the-scenes work, and there's a lot to make it happen. So we'd like to thank Marcy Jacobs, Kathy McGee, Kathy Murray, Maria Cheevers, Brett Hancock, Denise, and of course, my everything you do. It's not so easy to pull these together, so thank you, everyone. Good job.
Now, on a more serious note, we'd like to take a moment of silence. Hello? Hey! What the shit? Hey! Hey! All right? Go, get out of here. No, listen. On a serious note, we'd like to take a moment of silence for our classmates, teachers, and high school community members that are no longer with us. All right, thank you. Amen.
And now as we get this party going, the 80s musical selection by Chelsea's Paul Liberty, our DJ for several reunions, and also organized by Kathy to bring us home at home here in Chelsea.
And speaking of home, we wanted to make a note, a new special song added to the playlist called My City, co-produced by Annie Cheevers, Maria and Joe's daughter, the daughter of one of our very own, Maria. The words will take you back to our days in Chelsea. Check out Annie on Boston's music scene. Unbelievable. She's unbelievable. Please stay healthy, be safe and responsible, just like we were in high school. Yes, Marcy.
Marcy has an add-on.
We have one more add-on. Forget you. I don't know where Glenn came from, but Ernie is wonderful. He didn't want anything from us, but this is from our class to you. Take it. Thank you. Have a great time.
Enjoy the event. Everybody have a great time. Love Chelsea. Go Chelsea.
I'd like to introduce the Union Committee. Right here first, Kathy McGee, Denise Bankus, my wife, Maria Schneiderman, Maria Cheevers, Mala Vagoda, Marcy Jacobs, and then Brett Hancock. And I'm Glenn Smith.
Okay, we're with the Chelsea High School 1980 football team who defeated Everett at Chelsea Memorial Stadium before a packed house. Let's meet the team. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Wayne McGill. I was injured all year, but I played cornerback.
It was a great game, and the big difference was at the very end of the game, Everett had 2 drives going. If they scored 2 touchdowns, they win the game. But our defense came up strong, so it was a total team effort.
Hi, Paul Driscoll. It was the best day in the history of our lives, our senior year, and brought us all together as a great team effort.
I am so grateful for this class. We're the best in the country.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, Tim Goss, wide receiver.
His brother was a pretty good runner, Bobby Goss.
Glenn Smith, offensive guard, defensive linebacker.
Bruce Harrison. I played as a only year I played as a freshman.
Walter Williams, cornerback.
Bill Gould, all-around superstar.
Bob Carolyn, offensive guard. Dave Wood, number 78, defense. Keith Barry, captain, 63, O-line.
Allen, bench warmer, still trying to get in the game.
Denny Boy,
We have a very special guest at the Chelsea High Class of 1981 reunion. Greg Hancock is in the house. Brett, who is the greatest Chelsea basketball player in history?
I can only say one name.
Yes.
Bam! Greg Hancock!
What made him so great, he was such a good ball handler, shooter, but he was totally unselfish, and he led them to a championship, the Nets.
And I will give credit to Larry Knockin.
Yes.
He was a true guide for him to be great.
And as a brother, you never missed a game. What a great brother you were.
He is a great brother. Yes, he is. Brett's always been a great brother. Absolutely.
You were so proud you would stand in the back and cheer.
And Gary and I would compare how many shots did he make compared to mine. No, we would go back and forth, so I appreciate that too, Gary Schulman.
It's nice for him to be here tonight.
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm very lucky to be invited tonight with all my friends here, my brother, everyone. Appreciate it.
I say to young basketball players aspiring to be great.
I would just say play hard and love the game and just do it because it's fun. If you do it because it's fun, it's very easy.
What do you want to say about brotherhood? Being a brother, an older brother.
That it's always a privilege to try to guide your younger brother or younger sister, and also I've made mistakes, and you try to go through that process of understanding, but the truth still is, I wouldn't change a thing.
And there are other great athletes in your family, right?
Oh, it's endless.
Yes. You want to talk about your sister?
Oh, Nicole Hancock.
Yes.
She's in the yearbook of 1981 more than everyone. I mean, she was in National Honor Society, Athlete of the Year, senior year, softball. Most likely.
She was most likely to succeed.
National Honor Society.
Any instrument. Trumpet, saxophone, drums, guitar. She could sing. She could do everything. And she was a fantastic ball player. She has the record still for the discus, I believe, right?
I think the shot put. The shot put, yeah.
The record for the shot put for track.
And obviously, my older brother with the shot put, track and field, he did the decathlon. The Hancocks, because of Carrie Schumann, I'll hint to you, was we were in the newspaper of Chelsea Record. More than Carrie's name was in the Chelsea Record. So.
Oh, I understand you're wearing a special jersey.
Yeah.
Can we see the back of it?
Do you mind if I disrobe for a second?
This will be PG rated, don't worry. There you go. There you go. Number 81, class of 81. I think that was Randy Moss.
See him right here?
Yes.
I love this guy.
Okay. Hold on.
5th grade.
Yep.
My younger sister, Uncle Brett. Remember this, Brett? The store? This guy, me and him have from way back. And him too.
Yeah.
His younger brother. But him, he's my brother. I love him.
Oh, wow. You see the emotion of coming back after 41 years? The emotion's still there.
Love you, Brett.
Love you too.
You know that, man.
Okay, anything else, Brett?
Do you get a tissue? Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, welcome back to the reunion. We have 3 lifelong friends here, Lynn Bocci, Marla Vagoda, and Andrea Pompeo. Let's talk about the friendship. Andrea?
Well, we have been friends forever, and Lynn, although I did not graduate from Chelsea High School, she asked if I would be her date, and I accepted. So I'm so happy to be here, and Marla and I have been friends forever. When I first moved to Chelsea, she was one of my first, good friends, and then we still are. That's right.
Andrea graduated from Pope John, in case you're wondering. Pope John, the 23rd high school in Everett. Marla, talk about this wonderful friendship.
I remember the very first time I saw Andrea standing at the bottom of my driveway on Cottage Street. And since that day, I think we were 5 years old. And since then, we've just been lifelong friends. And never miss a beat. And never miss a beat. And Lynn and I got closer, I would say more in high school, and have always remained connected. And the second we see each other, we pick up where we left off.
Okay, Lynn?
Well,
I grew up in the projects, as we know, and Andrea and Mala grew up in real houses. And so us project kids were always in awe of people that grew up in real houses. And one of my first memories of Mala is going to her house, and Abe Vigoda was there, which was exciting. But Mala used to take pointe and ballet, and I used to be so jealous of her toe shoes, and I always wanted to be a toe dancer like Mala. And
Sweet. But I would teach you everything I learned in my dance classes. I would teach anyone who couldn't go or didn't go to dance school. I would give them lessons like
I
you.
remember, and we would do that on the second floor in the open area. Oh my God, it's all coming back to me now.
Yes.
I remember now. That was on Watt Street, though.
Yes, that was on Watt Street. That was on Watt Street. Yep.
So yeah, I mean, you know, the project kid. Well, I did go to all of those classes because I was an only girl, but Mala had the toe shoes, and that's what I was jealous of, the toe shoes.
Now we know.
Very funny, Lynn. Very funny.
Very sweet, too.
Yes.
Anything else, ladies?
We're
happy to be here together. You know, it's really nice, and nice to see people we haven't seen, well, I haven't seen in quite a while.
It's wonderful to see everyone. It really is.
Lynn, wrap it up.
Oh my God, I can't believe the people that I haven't seen in 40 years. I come to every one of these reunions, and there are people here tonight who've never been, and it's just amazing. And I like the fact that we haven't seen each other for 20 or 40 years, and we walk into a room, and every single one of us is like we were together last night out at the Jug drinking.
At the Jug. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well said, Lynn. Very well said.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we are with class officers Marla Vigoda and Glenn Smith. What a great reunion. Congratulations, Marla and Glenn.
Thank you, Carrie. Much appreciated. It's just so fabulous to see everyone. We have a great class, the class of '81, and to do our reunion here in Chelsea, which is really, this is home for us. We feel like we're back at home with all of our classmates, and we were especially happy that we have some first-time reunion goers this time around.
41 years.
40 years that we haven't seen some of our classmates. It's just wonderful to bring it all back together in Chelsea, especially here at the Yacht Club.
Glenn, great to see your football teammates.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. What's unbelievable is we still get together. There's probably about 8 of us that talk on a daily basis. So that's 41 years later, plus the 4 years. But what's unbelievable is Chelsea. We're all so proud of Chelsea and where we're from and how special and privileged we are to grow up where we grew up. And out to the community, we love to be back here. We're all over the country. We're spread out. We all still come back. But the most important thing is community, and shouting out to local Chelsea people today. Keep hanging in there and keeping the Chelsea pride going, and the love that I know you all have for it and what we have for it is priceless. It's absolutely amazing, and to come together like this, and then to have the opportunity to see people we haven't seen in so long, including you, Carrie, and how amazing and embedded you are in Chelsea and the history. We love you for everything you do, and it helps change all our lives and be part of our lives.
We didn't mention Mrs. Glenn Smith.
Oh yeah, Denise. Yeah, we've been together since 1980, high school sweethearts.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful, wonderful marriage. We got 6 kids, and we're living up in the lake regions. If anybody ever comes up there, please look us up. But yeah, I'm blessed. We've been married quite a few years. I'm losing count. I think it's 32 now.
So where did you first meet her? In the corridors of Chelsea High?
Yeah, in typing. We were in typing class, and she was going out with somebody, and she would tap me on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, you want to hook up?" And I'm like, "No, you already got a boyfriend. Get out of here." So took her about 8 times, but I was like, "You still with that boy?" And I won't mention him, but he was a friend too. And she said, no. And I said, "Oh, okay, then we can talk." So it's been history ever since.
It's been an unbelievable marriage.
What do you say about the reunion committee? What do you want to say to them?
What I want to say to the reunion committee is a huge thank you. There are so many things that need to be done behind the scenes, you know, all the little things that have to get done to make it all come together, Kiri, so that when people walk in the door, they feel at home, they feel comfortable, and they have everything that they need when they get here for a beautiful experience. And every one of them, Maria, Kathy, Denise, Brett, to Miss Marcy, and then of course, you know, Glenn. I mean, this same committee has worked together on several reunions, and we bond together and we just do what it takes to make it happen.
We'll be back in 2026, 4 years from now, right?
We hope so.
2026, Glenn?
Absolutely, absolutely. We want everybody to stay healthy, and each time we get together like this, it's special. It's a special theme, and we'll continue to do it as long as we're all healthy and we can continue doing it.
Okay.
We kind of reignite the bond.
Last question: did the Celtics beat the Warriors? Are the Warriors going to be the champs?
Nope. Celtics are going to make it happen. They better make it happen, or we're going to be all crazy if it don't happen.
Definitely the Celtics.
Thank you, Carrie. Our slogan was, right, best to come in 81, and we certainly are a very special class, and we love everybody.
Hey, thank you, Marla.
And Carrie, a special thank you to Chelsea Cable, to you and Ricky, and to Paula Bradley.
Yes.
Yes.
And you knew Paula Bradley growing up.
And not only that, we went to Boston College together.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula. We love you.
And Ricky, too.
And Ricky has been great.
Yes.
Yes, and you are always supportive.
Thank you.
Supporting us, Carrie, every single reunion. You're there for us.
Okay. Until 2026, Marla Beth Vagoda, Glenn Smith, and Carrie Schumann for Chelsea Community Cable Television and Paula Bradley Bachelor. It's been a blast with the class of 1981. Thank you.
Amen.